Hey, what's up, guys? Patrick Randolph here. Uh, Fished a tournament a couple weeks ago and at the AEP recreation land with Mountain State kayak anglers. Was able to get lucky and find a couple decent sized fish, bring home second place finish. Had 51.5 inches with 3 fish, and 53 was first place. But I used the Frontier 10 for this tournament for a particular reason of I knew I was going to be sight fishing, and there's a lot of dragging and trekking through the woods at this place. So I wanted something lightweight but incredibly stable. That's why I went with the F10. You know, it only weighs 63 pounds, so it's the equivalent of the Flint, but it is incredibly stable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my tournament setup with you here and let you know why I had things where I did and things like that. So basically for this tournament, I didn't want the dashboard up here. I didn't want anything laying around because I stood for 90% of the time, even paddling. So I didn't have anything here. I wanted my net easy accessible here. A lot of times once I would hook them, I'd drop straight to my knees, grab the net, scoop them right in. It wasn't a problem there. I did add this little mighty mount from Yak Attack right here, and put one of their Roto Grip paddle holders on there. It's perfect for once you do pull up on a bedded fish. You just clip that in there. You know, it's held sturdy. You don't have to worry about it. It's out of the way. All you have to do is worry about standing, casting to the spot, drawing the fish in. I do have a small GoPro mount right here. Unfortunately, the GoPro was in the truck the entire time. Forgot to bring it. Long drag like that, we drug probably 150 yards to one of the spots we fished through a field, and was just concentrated on that. But anyway, you know, and I do have the Marine Mat kit in here for added silence. It's a necessity when, you know, the water we fished was crystal clear. So if you made any kind of noise, that drew attention. And then, you know, they were super spooked anyway because the water was so clear. My seat, obviously you can see, is not on the boat right now. And that's because I use the quick release mount. And that's because a lot of times I car top this on my truck. So I like to be able to pop the seat off real quick, and I do haul it upside down with the haul up. And I do use the lock rack system when I do that because it's a lot easier. Something else I do that a lot of people don't do for the front hatch here, I've actually taken the little pack out of there because I don't use it. And like for this tournament, you know, the weather was rained a lot, and I didn't know how bad it was going to rain or this or that, so I stopped into New River Outfitters, Sammy Pugh's place, and picked up an NRS dry bag because I wanted to have, if I needed a dry t-shirt, I've got a t-shirt in here. I've actually got a pair of rain pants, and I had a rain jacket in it, but I had to use it the majority of the time. And yeah, that's one good thing about Sammy's store. You know, he don't just sell kayaks. He sells fishing equipment. He's a full-out outfitter. So if you're ever in the Sandstone area, stop in and see him. To keep things light, I didn't take a lot of gear. This was pretty much it. By 8 o'clock on Saturday, you really only needed 2 rods. So I did keep the black pack in here. But I didn't have any rods in it. I did use the ram tubes. I would leave one in it and then, you know, use the other ones. But I mean, it's pretty lightweight. I do have the strap kit from Nucanoe in here to keep this secure so it doesn't move around. But I mean, it's very lightweight. 3600 for terminal tackle. I have a large 37 that I keep just whatever plastic I'm using that's easy to get to. And then I've got a couple worm binders in there with a few random things, just in case you need a different look halfway through the day. The weather was really crappy. It rained a lot. It cooled down. It changed dramatically, so we weren't sure from day to day what we were actually going to need. But I definitely was fortunate to have an F10 because it's actually probably, truthfully, my favorite boat. It's the most awesome little boat out there. It's perfect for one-man operation. I mean, you can pick it up over your head to car top or slide it in the back of your truck. Super easy, so lightweight, and stability. I mean, the F12 is incredibly stable, but it's 12 foot long and 40 plus inches. There's some other boats out there that's equivalent. But in the 10-foot range, there's nothing even remotely close to this boat. It is a little awkward in the wind, but you know, an anchor wizard takes care of all that. So anyway, guys, thanks for checking it out.